I just quickly want to show you how routing is set up in Vue and how we can use this. So this is just from the standard template and not from the one I used in the previous videos. So I just used the standard, so home and about, that's what I have right now. I'm just gonna go quickly through what's there. So the first one I just want to look at is main, right? And if you installed your Vue CLI and you set it to have router, then you will have this installed here as well, and also being imported here. That's not super interesting for us right now, but there will also be a JavaScript file called router here, .js. And in this one, we can actually change a little bit. So first of all, let's see the mode here. I quickly just mentioned this briefly. If we remove this, then we will have the little slash like this, right? If we remove the history mode, they will have it like this. This is just what the mode of history does here. But now down here we have something called paths. And the first one is just slash, that means just the standard page like this. So usually this will be your front page or home page, right? And then you are going to assign a name and the component that fits together with this one here. And it does the same down here. This is just another way of showing how we can actually split it up a little bit more if we're importing the components in a different way. But what I want to do real quick is just go through how it fits together in the code and then possibly just add one real quick. Now, home looks like this. Nothing really fantastic about this. It has its name, it's printing out the source of the app, the logo here, and that's about it, right? And that's all it does. Vue about is similar. It just has some template, some code, and just prints out an H1 or H2 like this. So nothing really fantastic. But what if we wanted to add another page called Contact Us? What I want to do real quick is just I want to grab the information from here because I'm super lazy. And what I want to do is just click the Vue part here and create a new file called contact. Let's do a capital one. Contact dot with a T dot Vue. So this is my new Vue file. I'm just pasting this one in. I'm going to call this, instead of home, I'm going to call it contact, content, contact, and let's just do some paragraph that says contact info. Not going to do a lot about this, just for this to work. And the name of this will not be home, it will be contact. So this is my new Vue file. This is the one I actually want to have have a link to as well, so we can switch between those pages, right? What I want to do is I want to go to my app down here, and here we can see we have something called a Vue to Vue, and we have the router links. What we want to do, we just want to add another one for this, and in our case I'm just going to copy this about here because that's the closest to what I want. Paste this in, and I want to create a page that has slash contact like this, right? So instead of about, let's switch this to contact and add the name contact. So basically what you would do in a HTML when you wanted to create a link with href, that's basically what this is. And this is all we need in the app here. But this won't work. We need to add a little bit more because we also in our router need to declare it. So what is its path, what the name of it is of it, and also what component we needed to render whenever we're done. So I'm copying home up here because that's the closest to what I want. And the path I'm going to create is called contact. And the name of it, as I just changed, was contact. The component is contact, like this. And since we're needed in here, we need to import it as well. So up here we import home, contact, and Vue's contact here. The other way of doing it is, of course, if you want to do it down here, you can import it this way as well. That's really up to you. It's doing the same thing, basically. So if you like to import it up here, then you do it here. If you don't like that, you do it down like you would down here. You can do both. Let's click save, and let's make sure we have test in here, and about this, home, and contact. So now you can see we switches between the three different pages quite easily, and that's kind of what we have to do for switching this between these components as like our main views, right? Home, about, contact, products, whatever. Now, if you want to, I will look into this later on, but for example, if you had a page called products, I'm just going to do it real quick here, and products, and this is our products, and let's do this, and this is where we could list our products from our web shop or something like, or services or whatever you're doing. Sometimes we want to click a product and then go into our specific details about the product or service. We can use some of this, but I will get back to this, but you will then be able to, using your, where'd it go? Up here, by using the router link here, we can actually grab the ID of the component or whatever you're clicking. So in this case, product number 269, and that ID we can pass through it and then create a new view over here for only one product, and then print that out and render that with that one. But we'll get back into that in a later series of videos, but now you know this is how we can actually do that as well. Right, see you!